everyone, welcome into another video for Vlogmas. I'm excited that you're joining me today. If you're new, I'm Shauna, and today I'm going to be talking all about Paula's Choice skincare. I bought some products to review on the channel. I've been trying them out for a month, a full 30 days before actually filming this video, and I have a lot of thoughts to share with you. So I first just want to share with you what I'm going to be reviewing, and then I'll kind of get into my experience. So I bought 4 products, and then I got a couple as a sample. What I chose to try is the Calm Nourishing Cleanser. This is for normal to oily skin. The rest of the items are from the Clear line. That really appealed to me because I have like oily, acne prone skin. So this is what my experience is going to be based on. I also got the Daily Skin Clearing Treatment, which is like a benzoyl peroxide product. I also got the Anti-Redness Exfoliating Solution. And then I also got the Ultralight Daily Hydrating Fluid. So these are the 4 full-size products that I have. And then I have 2 kind of samples that came with them. I have the oil-free moisturizer for nighttime, and then I also have the water infusing electrolyte moisturizer. This one is for blemish prone skin, which is like, you know that because it's the Clear line, but it also says right on it. And then this one, it says for all skin types, and they're like different colors. So I'm going to give you my full review on these products in just a minute, and I'm going to talk all about pricing and everything. What I want to share with you first is about like the experience shopping the website and then the pricing. I am in Canada. I feel like I say that a lot on this channel. I feel like there's a lot of Canadian YouTubers who are like more subtle about their Canadianness. I feel like I read that video, I'm like, y'all, I'm from Canada. So I actually thought for a long time I couldn't shop the Paula's Choice website, but turns out that was all in my head. They have free shipping to Canada over $50, and you do not pay any duties or anything. I was a little bit worried that maybe that I might, but no, so rest assured, like there was no problems. The site is only shoppable in USD, which isn't totally strange for Canadians. So all their pricing is in USD, which is all I just want you to know. So now to talk about pricing. I did have a 20% off coupon when I shopped the site, and they pretty regularly have deals. I did place a second order, which I'm actually not going to talk about any of those products today, simply because I have not been using them long enough to give you any kind of thorough review about. If you want to hear my thoughts about them, I would like to know about that in the description. Not the description, the comments. Let me know if you would like to hear my thoughts about the other products that I've tried. Let me go get the other ones that I have. So I bought an additional 4 products. I have the toner, as well as their super antioxidant concentrate serum. I also bought their niacinamide drops, and then I did buy a full size of their moisturizer. Spoiler alert, I love this sample so much, I bought the full size. So I bought an additional 4 things, but they gave me I got so many free gifts. Like, I'm just going to show you because it's kind of unreal. I got like a couple of kits, or got a kit. So I have the anti-aging eye gel to try, the Omega Complex Serum with chai and flaxseed, which is for strengthening, nourishing, visibly smooth, healthy, glowy skin. So I have that to try. I also have their retinol bakuchiol treatment for lines, wrinkles, and firming. Also, their unscrub. Interesting. I also have their body treatment. And then it's not over, guys. I have the intensive wrinkle repair retinol serum. And then I also have the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is the more popular version of the exfoliant that I bought. So I feel like I have just so many options and things to try. So those 4 products that I mentioned to you, I did buy in a second order, also 20% off, but I will not be talking about those ones today. I just don't have the time and experience with them that I would like to before giving you my thoughts. So now onto the 4 things that I have tried and I'll be reviewing for you today. Well, 5. So to talk about pricing, the Calm Cleanser is $14.40 USD. That was with my 20% off discount. Their anti-redness exfoliating solution was $23.60. This guy. That's again in USD. Their skin clearing treatment is $15.20. This guy. And then their daily hydrating fluid is $26.40. So the total was $89.95. That's USD, free shipping. The shipping time doesn't really bother me all that much, simply because it's the holiday time. I placed this before Black Friday, like early November. I understand that the holiday time is busy, but also like I get like the state of the world and there's like shipping delays and everything. So this was, like, considering our moment, like pretty quick. It was about 10 to 12 days. They fulfilled the order so quick, within 24 hours. It was kind of bananas. It's pretty clear the Paula's Choice team is working really hard on the fulfillment. The shipping is out of their hands. I do think 12 days from, I think it's their warehouse is in like New York or New Jersey. Not bad. Just to let you know about that. So now let me get into my experience with these products. And overall, I want to say I really like this brand. And I decided to buy from Paula's Choice because, one, they're known for their ingredients, and then Paula's Choice like has an ingredient encyclopedia. I feel like the brand does a lot of good work when it comes to ingredients. All of their products are also fragrance free and cruelty free. And I know that cruelty free things or cruelty free status is important to a lot of you. Just look at this message on the bottle. It says that our products are non-irritating, fragrance free, and always cruelty free, or never animal tested. Right, so they do have like the ingredient deck here, but on their website they actually have a breakdown of the ingredients. So it'll say like what it's for, like for cleansing or for foaming or whatever on the website. So I would take a look at the ingredients list on the website. And I'm not an ingredients expert, but I do think that they've done a really good job in their formulations. And I'll talk more specifically about like if I think the products are worth the money. So first up though is the cleanser, and this is a gel cleanser, and it says calm, like nourishing, so it's super gentle, like it's in the name. And this one does say it's for normal to oily skin. If you're somebody who is looking for like a super like cleansing, something that makes your skin feel squeaky clean kind of cleanser, this is not the guy for you. This is not the cleanser for you. This is not really lather or foam or anything. It truly feels really gentle. On the website it says this is safe for sensitive skin and even people who have rosacea. I have neither of those things, but I can see why they would recommend the cleanser for this kind of skin type. It truly is very, very gentle. And when I got this cleanser, my skin had been like going through a dry patch, and I have really enjoyed this cleanser. It does exactly what it says it's gonna do. It's just very gentle, like very, very basic. I knew that going in. It did its job in cleansing my face. One of the things I did notice though is that when I had makeup, this did work really well as like the second part of the cleanse after my facial oil. One of the things I noticed about this compared to all of the other cleansing products I have used basically this year is that on the days that I wore makeup and then went in with my exfoliant after on the cotton round, there was virtually no makeup left over, like ever, period. And when I was using other products, there was always more makeup that was like coming off onto my towel. There's always something. Or when I would wake up in the morning and I would see like maybe around my nose, like there'd be something that was stuck there. This did a really good job of cleansing and did work really well with my cleansing oil. Like, it was a very nice combination. Would I repurchase this product at the moment? No. This is not because the product was disappointing to me or it didn't do its job. The price for this is really fair, and it's about $19 Canadian. It's at $18.50, but that price can change literally based on the day that you buy. If our currency goes up or down, it's not a stagnant pricing. So $19 for a cleanser is like the upper part of the drugstore for us. Like Aveeno cleansers can be $20. So it's not as though this is like an outrageous price by any means. It's that I have my herbivore cleanser, which is the bar cleanser that has just kind of been my gold standard. I haven't purchased it in close to a year simply because like I've had other things that I've been working through. I just think that I like that one more. It's also a bar. I really like a bar for every day. It's slightly less expensive, more easily accessible, and the packaging is like completely cardboard. I would use this as a shower cleanser. There's, you know, a likelihood that I would buy this in the future. I don't think this is strong enough for me in the summer, but right now for the winter time, this is a good cleanser. It just doesn't trump the herbivore cleanser, which I feel like is perfect in every way. Price, accessibility, sustainability, and I'm pretty sure the ingredients on that are pretty decent as well. These ones might be a little bit better, but I do not like using bar cleansers in the shower, so I could see myself using this in the shower time. Let me now talk about the Ultralight Daily Hydrating Fluid. This is their moisturizer with SPF for acne-prone skin. Now, in my opinion, I am willing to pay more money for a sunscreen simply because this product replaces two products, a sunscreen and a moisturizer. I just need one. That's the first thing. The second thing is that acne-prone skin can just freak out with sunscreen. It's the category that I feel like is the most likely to clog my pores and to just do my skin dirty. This on sale was $26.40, which is a little on the expensive side, and it would bring it to about $34-ish, $35 Canadian. We're in the Sephora brand kind of pricing. I think it's worth the price, and I think I would repurchase this. This is because this does replace the moisturizer and the sunscreen. This has no white cast and rubs in so quickly. It genuinely shocked me the first time I wore it. This is the best sunscreen, like facial sunscreen, I have tried to date. And I think one of the reasons why this is so effective is because how thin it is. Like, this is super runny, and when you put on, did you see that? Like, it's gone. This is very runny, very liquidy, and if you put more than what I did, like, I've had it run off my hand. So I genuinely have loved using this. I've talked about before that I've liked my like spray sunscreen when I go to the gym. I will just put this on kind of in the morning and go to the gym. It's been fine. I will also put this on after. I cannot tell you how good this is as a sunscreen. It just blended in so quickly. I even tried to over apply. Like, I tried to put on more than I needed and see if I could create a white cast. It just doesn't. I do think that other sunscreens out there, especially the zinc sunscreens, they tend to be very thick and therefore more difficult to apply to the skin. So that is a definite repurchase. I'm glad I tried Paula's Choice just for that product. Next up is their daily skin clearing treatment. This is extra strength with 5% benzoyl peroxide. My skin is very, like, benzoyl peroxide is something I have been using for a long time. And so I was wondering if this would be any different than others I have used in the past. And I would say that this is just kind of an average product. I do think that it does the job, but benzoyl peroxide, like, you could find it at the drugstore. It's kind of like a dime a dozen product. What is unique about this is that it is the least drying benzoyl peroxide I have ever used. I experienced very minimal flaking. Around my mouth when I get acne, that is where I tend to flake the worst. Like, if I were to put this on my forehead or like anywhere else, it typically doesn't flake as bad as when it's around like this region. I experienced minimal flaking, but this product is $15-20 USD, so close to $20 Canadian. You could buy some from the drugstore for like $9-10. I'm not sure that this one is worth the money. It does its job, and I'm glad that it's much less drying. I just don't know if I would pay that extra $10 to get a product that's slightly less drying. I don't know, it's kind of okay. Actually, the last thing I want to say about the sunscreen that I do want to warn you about, because I've been sitting here and made me remember this. This product does have a pretty sunscreeny smell, and I can smell it as I've been sitting here because I put it on my hand. And the very first time I used this product, it actually kind of surprised me, and I was a little off-put because of how like strong the sunscreen smell is. I have gotten used to it over time, and it hasn't bugged me anymore. This is the first time in over 3 weeks where I've kind of noticed it, and it's kind of bugging me a little bit just because it just smells kind of sunscreeny. I do want to bring that to your attention. The last product I want to talk to you about is the anti-redness exfoliating solution with 2% salicylic acid. For stubborn acne, unclogging blackheads, minimizing pores, it says water light yet potent formula that produces fast results and then uses up to twice daily after cleansing skin. It also does recommend the first time you use it to use it like every other day, and then you can build up to a day just to kind of see how you fare with this product. I did do it every other day, and then for about a week I use it every day, and I've been back to every other day. Using it every day kind of feels like a lot. I think how often you use it will depend on your skin type. I would just kind of start with every other day. Mine is leaking. Yeah, I think you can see that. This one has been a leaker. It's because it's been on its side, but the toner has also been on its side and hasn't leaked. I think I just need to change how I store it. This product has also been really great. It also says that it won't, your skin won't flake with it. I have noticed. I have really noticed this. So I was thinking, okay, is this doing anything? And I realized that it was when I didn't use it for 2 days. I got like really sick, like stomachy, and I have been kind of switching off like with the days. So I was on a day that I was supposed to use it, day 2, and I didn't because I was feeling like really sick. And then like I just like the kind of sick where like you sleep in your clothes kind of sick. It was not a good thing. And then on the 3rd day, I forgot to use it, and then I put on the 4th day, and I realized, wow, like this is really helping my skin. My skin was feeling congested and looked congested, and it was after getting back onto this after that like almost 4-day break that I realized how much of a difference that it's making, and in my opinion helps with skin congestion. And I was thinking like, well, is this making a difference if my skin is feeling congested? It was because I wasn't using it. So I have really liked this product, and a lot of people prefer this one, the one in the black packaging, and these have nearly identical ingredients, so I'm not entirely sure what the difference is between these two. I think this one is just maybe stronger. So I have loved this, and I have noticed a difference, and I think it has made my skin look and feel less congested when I've used it. So this is also a product that I'm really glad I own and would absolutely repurchase. The last thing I want to talk about is the moisturizer. So I want to talk about these together. It's kind of like same but different. I like these both. This one is just a little bit stronger, like if you need more moisturizing. I think this one is amazing. I love it. Like I bought the full size. The best night moisturizer I've found all year. I mean, I think it says everything that I purchased a full size. Like my sample is done, so I purchased the full size. I'm glad I had this one because at first when I was going through like my driest point of the year so far, I thought this wasn't going to be enough, and I used this for a couple of days, and then I went back to this and my skin totally fine. Like I'm not feeling that tightness. What was happening with the other moisturizers I was using, I would wake up feeling tight on my face, and I have not with this one. So if you're wondering like, oh, is one better than the other? They're both just as good. One, you just get a little bit more moisturizing factor than the other. If you have an oily skin type, I think this is fabulous. This one says it's whipped. It's a little bit thicker than the oil-free moisturizer. It says it hydrates without clogging pores. Would very much agree with that. The thing I love about this is just like how basic it is, and I mean that in the best way. It's at a decent price. So full price without any discount is $29, but they have sales all the time. So like I just logged onto the page to look at the pricing, and it's like 15% off right now, and they always have deals. So with the discount, this is under $25 USD. What I want to say about this is I think that a moisturizer at around $30, just over, is a little on the expensive side for me. And I have gone to the drugstore to find moisturizers, and they've just kind of been okay. You know, they've just been okay. And I've dealt with so many bad moisturizers. Even like I tried 2 from Derma E. One I bought, one was part of a BoxyCharm, not a BoxyCharm. It's an old subscription box that I had, and I did not like them both. I have tried so many bad or even just mediocre drugstore moisturizers, and the moisturizer I currently have is about $18, so this is like a full $12 more expensive. To me, moisturizer is such an important step, in that to have something that works for your skin type and has good ingredients. The ingredient deck is more important on the moisturizer than the cleanser, because it's gonna sit on my skin all night. Like the same thing is true for daytime moisturizer. So I would rather have a more affordable cleanser, maybe even get my drugstore skin clearing serum, and just kind of spend my money on like these 3 products and have them be it, and get them during the sale. You know what I'm saying? That is what I would rather do, is have this skincare routine that's not going to break the bank, that just has really good powerhouse products. And I don't necessarily need all the steps. And I just like, I had a moment where I was able to indulge a little bit, to try a couple of things to see what would work for my skin type. I'm so glad that I did, because now I'm like, I feel like I found this routine that like so works for me. And yes, I don't have to use all Paula's Choice. I can use other things. I feel like I've just found some really great heroes, and this moisturizer is a favorite because it's just such a staple that just works. Like it's just basic, it does the job, good ingredients, like it is what it is. And for me to get that in a moisturizer, beautiful. So those are all the products I've tried for you today. I feel like my repurchases or my favorites are pretty clear. The sunscreen, a moisturizer that works, that's not going to clog your pores, that's going to hydrate your skin, that has a good ingredient deck, important. An acne fighting solution that helps my skin feel decongested, great. This cleanser is basic. While good ingredients, I think there's just better things out there that I prefer. The same thing with the skin clearing treatment. I can get one for $10 at the drugstore. My repurchases that I would rebuy are these 3. These are recommendations. These are products that I stand by. And if you're new to Paula's Choice, one of the things I really like about their products, and I'll show you some of the other ones, all of their products have numbers on them, which shows you how to use them. So this is the toner, and on the back it says to tone. The anti-redness solution, it has number 2. On this one you have number 4, which is treat. This one here says number 3. Can we see this one? There you go, number 3. So you know if you're going to use this like after the toner. So they're all labeled to tell you how to use them. So on their website, what they have for like when you're going to purchase a product, they have 5 different steps. So they have cleanse, tone, exfoliate, treatment, moisturize. And when you go to the product and you scroll down, like right now I'm looking at the exfoliate 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid, that one, in the black tube. And when I scroll down, it says how to use it. Step 3, exfoliate, and it highlights it in the routine. And then it also say like when to apply. So at first, apply once every other day and note skin's response. Then use up to twice daily for daytime. Always finish with a sunscreen. They're pretty clear on their website how to use a product. So if you're not sure how, like what step you need to use your product in, the website does a really good job at being clear about that. Okay, so I'm in my bathroom and I just tried Paula's Choice skincare for the first time. So I used the Calm Nourishing Cleanser for normal to oil combo skin. This was super, super gentle. I'm gonna have to demo the formula at another time. I also, because this said this was like nourishing and gentle, I also took one for the team and put this on my eyes while they were open. It does not sting, so yay. I also used the anti-redness exfoliating solution with 2% salicylic acid. I used it on a cotton pad. I do have reusable cotton pads, but I have no idea where they are, so I have to go fishing for them. I just wanted to make sure I started the skincare routine this evening. And then I finished up with my sample of the oil-free night moisturizer. This is amazing. I love the texture of this, and like you can see, I think my skin is like shiny. Oh my gosh, it was like so thick and hydrating in a good way. This felt luxurious AF to use. I do also have the daily skin clearing treatment, but I did not use it because I wanted to use this exfoliating solution on its own just to see if like I'm cool with it. So I'm having a particularly rough moment with my acne. My skin is looking the worst probably in almost a year, but definitely in the last 6 months. So we'll see what this does. And I have been experiencing not just a lot of acne, but a lot of redness. So this is day 1. It's Thursday, November 18th. So we'll see. Okay, now on to results. I would say my skin looked good throughout the month. I did get one giant blemish on by my lip. To me, that's cystic acne. That's something that this kind of skincare is, it says that it can help with. I personally don't know how true that is. For me, cystic acne is the kind of acne that is the most resistant to prevention. I do think it helped with the treatment, and I still have it. It's still going down. So I can't quite say how it will help heal. So what I've noticed is that it has helped with my acne, and I felt like I was getting fewer breakouts, but I don't think it eliminated them. I think that's very difficult on my skin for any kind of product to do. For me, at the beginning of the period, it was the getting the acne at bay that was the most pressing. And now I have very, very few active breakouts. I would say only 3, whereas at the time I had, 10, 12. I find the post-breakout marks really difficult to eliminate or reduce, and I find that my skin will stay red for long periods of time. At this point, I feel like I'm now dealing with more redness than breakouts. And so some of the products I bought, like the niacinamide serum, are supposed to help with that. And I truly believe in order to see difference with the redness, that is going to be like a 3-month process. That's kind of my guess. I'm pleased with how things have progressed this far, but I don't think that I'll be able to see much more difference until another month or 2 to see the difference with redness. It is pretty clear from these photos and videos to me that my skin is much clearer from day 1, and it's kind of been pretty consistent throughout. So I look forward to finishing using all these products. I would definitely recommend Paula's Choice skincare. I've really liked and found some really beautiful products. I hope to be able to bring you even more thorough reviews once I have finished these products. I've only used them for a month. It's actually like just a little bit more than a month, maybe like 35 days. So I do feel like I have enough experience to give you a review, but there's also something different about using a product for 3 or 6 months, finishing it up, and being able to kind of give you that full life review. So I look forward to reviewing all of these products at the end of their life. Let me know what your favorite Paula's Choice skincare products are in the description box below. I keep saying description box, in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again around here soon. Bye.